Penguin Random House Audio presents The Rabbit Hutch by Tess Gunty. Read for you by Tess Gunty, Scott Brick, Suzanne Toren, Kirby Heyborne, and Kyla Garcia. Part 1. The Opposite of Nothing. On a hot night in apartment C4, Blandine Watkins exits her body. She's only 18 years old, but she has spent most of her life wishing for this to happen. The agony is sweet, as the mystics promised. It's like your soul is being stabbed with light, the mystics said, and they were right about that too. The mystics call this experience the transverberation of the heart, or the seraph's assault, but no angel appears to Blandine. There is, however, a bioluminescent man in his 50s, glowing like a firefly. He runs to her and yells. Knife, cotton, hoof, bleach, pain, fur, bliss. As Blandine exits herself, she is all of it. She is every tenant of her apartment building. She is trash and cherub, a rubber shoe on the seafloor, her father's orange jumpsuit, a brush raking through her mother's hair. The first and last Zorn automobile factory in Vacca Vale, Indiana. A nucleus inside the man who robbed her body when she was 14, a pair of red glasses on the face of her favorite librarian, a radish tugged from a bed of dirt. She is no one. She is Katie, the Portuguese water dog, who licked her face whenever the foster family banished them both in the snow because they were in the way. An algorithm for amplified content, and a blue slushie from the gas station. The first pair of tap shoes on the feet of a child actress, and the man telling her to try harder. She is the smartphone that films her as she bleeds on the floorboards of her apartment. And she is the chipped nail polish on the teenager who assembled the 90th step of that phone on a green factory floor in Shenzhen, China. An American satellite, a bad word, the ring on the finger of her high school theater director. She is every cottontail rabbit grazing on the vegetation of her supposedly dying city. 10 minutes of pleasure igniting between the people who made her. The final tablet of oxycodone on her mother's tongue. The gavel that will sentence the boys to prison for what they're doing to Blandine right now. There is no such thing as right now. She is not another young woman wounded on the floor, body slashed by men for its resources, no. She is paying attention. She is the last laugh. On that hot night in apartment C4, when Blandine Watkins exits her body, she is not everything. Not exactly. She's just the opposite of nothing. All together now. C12. On Wednesday night, in the 9 o'clock hour, the man who lives 4 floors above the crime is staring into an app called Rate Your Date, Mature Users. The app glows a deep red, and he is certain that there is no one inside it. Like many men who have weathered female rejection, the man in apartment C12 believes that women have more power than anyone else on the planet. When evidence suggests that this can't be true, he gets angry. It is an anger unique to those who have committed themselves to a losing argument. The man, now in his 60s, lies on his sheets in the dark. He is done with the day, but the day is not done with itself. It is still too early to sleep. He is a logger, past his professional expiration date, but lacking both the financial and psychological savings to retire. Often he feels the weight of phantom lumber on his back like a child. Often he feels the weight of a phantom child on his back like lumber. Since his wife died 6 years ago, the apartment has seemed empty of furniture, but it is in fact congested with furniture. Sweating, the man cradles his large, bright screen in his hands. Nice enough, like a dad, but fatter than his prof pic. His eye contact equals wrong. Doesn't ask about you and seems obsessed with the prices. Velcro wallet. User Melbell23 had commented on his profile 2 weeks ago. Smells like Gary, Indiana. 2 stars. The only other comment on his profile was posted 6 months ago by Denise DeBeast. This man is a tater tot. 1 star. Noise rumbles from an apartment below. A party, he assumes. C10. The teenager adjusts his bedroom light to flattering bulbs of halo. He runs a hand through his hair, applies a lip balm, smears a magazine sample of cologne on his chest, although he knows the gesture is absurd. Angles the camera so that it catches his best shapes and shadows. His mother is working the night shift, but he locks his door anyway. Does 30 jumping jacks, 30 push-ups, texts, ready. C8. The mother carries her baby to the couch and pulls up her tank top. He's not supposed to be awake this late at night, but rules mean nothing to babies. While he nurses, he demands to bond, and the mother tries again, tries harder. But she can't do it. He fires shrewd, telepathic, adult accusation upon her skin. She can feel it. He sucks hard and scratches her with nails too tender to clip, long and sharp enough to cut her. With her free hand, she checks her phone. A text from the mother's mother. A photo of Daisy, the bearded dragon, wearing a miniature biker costume. Cushioned helmet strapped to her spiky coral head, black pleather jacket strapped to her belly. In a Hell's Angels font, the back of the jacket reads, "Dragon Disaster." The reptile peers at the camera from her perch on the dining table, her expression unreadable. The mother zooms in on Daisy's dinosaur eye, which seems to observe her from another epoch, 90 million years in the past. "You got your baby, I got mine," wrote the mother's mother, who now lives in Pensacola with her second husband. "Ha ha ha, Roy found the costume. Isn't she a riot? God bless you and my sweet grandbaby." Agitated, the young mother swipes out of the text thread and drifts between 3 social media platforms, feeling the weight and warmth of her baby beneath her right arm, cherishing his tiny sounds of contentment as he nurses. As usual, predators are wreaking havoc on the internet. Predators are the only people in town. If she had to summarize the plot of contemporary life, the mother would say, it's about everyone punishing each other for things they didn't do. And here she is, refusing to look at her baby, punishing him for something he didn't do. The mother has developed a phobia of her baby's eyes. He is 4 weeks old. For 4 weeks, she's been living in the cellar of her mind. All day, she's been feeding her anxiety with mommy blogs. They are dreadful, the mommy blogs, worse than the medical websites, but likewise designed to exploit your thanatos. Mothering is the most valuable work you will ever do, the mommy blogs declare with rainproof conviction. Before clicking on them, the mother prepared herself for what she previously believed to be the worst possible diagnosis. You are a bad mother. But that was not, in fact, the worst possible diagnosis. You are a psychopath, the mommy blogs concluded. You are a threat to us all. On her sofa, cradling her baby, the mother begins to panic, so she self-soothes. Deep breath in, exhale the tension. Let the forehead, eyebrows, and mouth go slack. Hear nothing but the whir of the ceiling fan. She's supposed to imagine her body as a jellyfish or something. Visualize the boundaries between her body and the rest of the world dissolving. Her cousin Kara taught her these tricks back when they were roommates. Before she was a mother, the mother was Hope. "It's funny that your name is Hope," Kara once said, "because you're like so bad at it." After high school, Hope got a job as a waitress, Kara as a hairdresser. Together, they rented a cheap house near the river. Kara had a taste for neon clothing, cinnamon gum, and anguished men. Her hair color changed every few months, but she favored purple. She was a bafflingly happy person, often belting Celine Dion and dancing as she cooked. Frequently, Hope wondered what it would be like to vacation in her cousin's psychology. When they were 20, Kara found Hope in the fetal position on the bathroom tile at 3 a.m, sobbing about how frightened she was, frightened of everything, and everything so big it was essentially nothing, and the nothing swallowed her, swallowed everything.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?